Was Jay Slater ever at the Airbnb with Ayub Kasim and Rocky? Is this part of the story real, or has it been made up? You see, there seems to be so many inconsistencies regarding this case, and while I was sifting through the information, I came across some more. Lucy, Lucy. Is she telling us the truth, or has she been working with Ayub Kasim like we talked about in a previous video when Detective Mark Williams talked about talking to Ayub Kasim? Ayub mentioned the reason why Jay left the Airbnb. He told Mark that he left because he was really hungry and he wanted to get a scram.
And Ayub says to him, mate, just chill out, I'll drop you off in town when I wake up properly. He went, no, I'm hungry, I need to get a scram, and the woman told me I can get a bus every 10 minutes to Los Cristianos.
Now that's a bit strange, because Lucy said that he went off to get cigarettes. He went to buy cigarettes. She was quite clear about this. This was reported in the newspapers multiple times. You know, she said that Ayub told her that Jay has gone off to buy cigarettes and he never came back. But yet Ayub Kasim told Mark, the detective, in that previous video that Jay was really hungry and he went off to get a scram. So which one is it, Ayub? Was Jay hungry and did he go off to go get some food? Or did he need cigarettes and did he go off to get cigarettes? Which one is it? Inconsistencies like this is what the police should be picking up on. You see, if Jay is ever to get any justice, or if the truth is ever to come out, then these are the sort of things that they should be cross-referencing. You know, the accounts of Ayub and the accounts of Lucy. They need to cross-reference these things. They need to look at if the stories match up or if they don't. And unfortunately they don't. They don't seem to match up at all. And yet Ayub is down here, having fun on Instagram daily, you know, smiling, joking. And now apparently he's trying to get people onto Telegram, trying to make money out of the situation. Lucy's just disappeared, never to be seen again. Isn't that strange? You see, there's obviously a killer on the loose. The question is, will this ever be investigated properly? And will the killer be brought to justice? Let's see what Lucy Law says about that morning when she came to the Airbnb to look for Jay. The following statements were reported in the Independent newspaper on the 17th of July. Who were the two men that Mr. Slater was with? After meeting two men who have been described as British during the festival, Mr. Slater decided to return to their Airbnb while his friends went home. Little is known about them, and they have since flown back to the UK after being questioned briefly by Spanish police. Briefly, you could say that again. They were allowed to fly back to England the next day. That's ridiculous. They could have questioned them for at least 24 hours, but they couldn't be bothered. Now, since that report, we know who the two men are. It was Ayub Kasim and his friend Rocky. Continuing on with this report, in the immediate aftermath of his disappearance, his friend, Miss Law, tracked them down at their Airbnb after spending time matching images from Mr. Slater's Snapchat to the location. She told the Mail Online, they seemed startled and surprised that I had found them, and I asked them where Jay was. They said he had gone out to try and look for cigarettes and then come back, and said he was leaving to try and get a bus back into town. You see, guys, Lucy's version of events seem to be completely different to what Ayub Kasim is saying. He's saying that Jay went out for a scran because he was really hungry.
And Ayub says to him, mate, just chill out, I'll drop you off in town when I wake up properly. He went, no, I'm hungry, I need to get a scram, and the woman told me I can get a bus every 10 minutes to Los Cristianos.
You see, guys, nothing seems to add up here. On one hand, you got Lucy saying that Ayub told her that Jay went to get cigarettes. And on the other hand, you got Ayub telling the detective that Jay was hungry and he went to get a scran. Now, when you're lying, you're going to forget what you've said sometimes, and your story is not going to be straight. And it seems to me that Ayub seems to be lying about something here. Either Ayub is lying or Lucy is lying. One of them is definitely lying here.